Certain courses are individual and you just could work by yourself. Like in music, you know, the notes and things like that I could have learned by myself. But in something like history or some sort of learning centers would be, I think, kind of useless, science or whatever. And I think you need a teacher in that aspect.
Well, I think that still a teacher could do better than a learning center, but this could probably help, but you need a teacher there to be able to ask questions if you don't understand something.
If you've got a teacher there, the teacher helps a lot more because you can ask him questions if you don't understand anything. Or with a learning center, if you have a question about it, there's not really anything you can do except just live with it with wondering. But you get a lot more, if you can get individualized help with a teacher, I'd much rather have that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it depends, first of all, on the material. Now, the program that I was in, it would be better to go on an individual basis because I think vocabulary building, it has to be an individual process, and a teacher cannot really drill that down to you. But in other instances, I think it would be better for a lecture-type situation.
Okay.
I felt mine could have been taught better by a lecture because I think it's something that you can show the people. Then I really didn't need to see it, you know, words. Someone could have told me and I could have understood it just as well.
I think it's Sharon's too. An actual demonstration could be used to better.
It really has to depend on what it was on.
That's fair answer.
Some of us might wonder whether or not a student who is out participating will ever have a chance to use the learning center he or she would have been working on. The answer is yes. The students ought to be able to do that. A girl who worked on a learning center which dealt with yarn dolls had a chance to try this out with her 6th graders at Burris High School. And from what she says, she found a lot of satisfaction to discover that what she had set out to do was actually a success. The kids were really impressed by what their teacher had actually prepared by way of assignment. But what we are saying here is that a learning center then can give the teacher or the student teacher or the pre-student teacher an opportunity to be creative. The learning center can also give any of these people a chance to interact with their students on a one-to-one basis. Learning centers then, if correctly used, can be a very useful tool in teaching as well as in learning situations.